Hi everyone, it's Cassie, and today I'm going to talk about ways to volunteer from home. I thought this would be a good topic to cover because a lot of us are still at home. Some of us might be bored or feeling a need to give back to the community. So I thought of providing you resources for ways to volunteer your time and talents from the comfort of your own home. So today we're going to go over some crafts that you can do, some things involving conversations, and then other organizations that have opportunities. The first thing I found and I loved was called the Give 19 movement, and its base was to complete 19 of an activity. So whether that be donating 19 items of clothing, painting 19 pictures for your neighbors or friends, supporting local takeout, so spending $19 at a takeout, spending time connecting with others, writing, 19 letters to families or friends, and or sending thank you notes to service workers. So I love this idea because it's not necessarily donating your money and you don't need to be able to sew anything or something like that. It's just something simple that you do every day, and it's all about giving to others in need. Something crafty you can do is make a mask. I think I've heard a couple of you already say that you have been making masks before, but if not, it's something you can do in your spare time at home. You can make them for friends, families, or organizations. They have a lot of templates and tutorials online to follow, and then you can donate the masks you make at the North Kansas City Hospital, Children's Mercy, or Liberty Hospital. If you're donating it to an organization, I would look them up online first to make sure they don't have any specific guidelines. I think Children's Mercy has a specific template that they prefer their masks to be. So if you want to donate to a specific organization, I will double check and make sure that they don't have any specific requirements before you make your masks. Another thing you can make are fidget blankets, and these are used by people with Alzheimer's, dementia, or ADHD, and they provide sensory stimulation, decrease stress and anxiety. So I thought that would be a really awesome way to help someone in respite care or a nursing home or hospice or something like that, to really help them decrease their anxiety and stress at this time. The blankets can include a bunch of things like the picture here, some zippers or things you can just roll around in your hand, or different textures or buttons or anything like that. Another thing you can do is write encouraging notes for hospitals and nursing homes. I provided Kansas City locations that are accepting um, notes or cards or something like that with their addresses on the slides. And I thought that with people being locked down, not being able to see their friends or family in person, maybe some encouraging notes by others would be a way to lift their spirits. Be My Eyes is another organization that I found online, and it's an app for a smartphone that connects people who are visually impaired with sighted volunteers that can assist them in live video calls. So if this sounds interesting to you, you can just sign up at the link and be a volunteer for someone who is visually impaired and help them through their day through a video call. Another option is to be a phone buddy, and there's two different programs that I found. One of them is to call people in hospice in the Kansas City area, and then another one is to just call anyone in the community. It organizes it to for anyone to call someone in the community who's in need of companionship during this shelter at home, just staying safe at home order. And I think that was really awesome because, I think everyone needs that companionship, without the connection maybe as often as we used to be able to do to see friends and family. And none of the ones that I found had any specific, volunteer hour requirements. You have to sign up to be a volunteer, and there might be a process involved with that, but there's nothing that you need to meet a certain hour requirement for. An organization that I found is called Assisting with Soldiers Angels, and they support families, veterans, and those on active duty. They have a bunch of fun, different, unique ways to volunteer from home. You can make baked goods, write letters or cards to service members, sew and craft homemade gifts, or even do a virtual baby shower for expectant mothers of military families. And I thought that was super fun and unique because it's an exciting time for a family, and to be able to help make that day fun is great. Another organization is American Red Cross, and they offer a virtual volunteer fair via Zoom with designated times and dates for that. And so you can just register for free for that volunteer fair virtually to see what they have to offer. Other options can include reaching out to local churches to see if they have any more opportunities to provide. And I called Children's Mercy, and they are accepting no-sew tie blankets within the next couple weeks. So if you want to get started making those blankets, that's an option as well. And if you are volunteering in the community outside of your house, please be safe and use precautions. Wear a mask, wash your hands, and always social distance, staying 6 feet apart. It's really important to keep yourself healthy first. I hope this provided a lot of resources for giving back to the community at home during this time. And let me know what you guys thought or how you decided to give back.